Hello everybody, welcome back. We're on to game number 2 for MLG Providence 2011. LiquidHayprO is going to be our blue Zerg on the top part of Metalopolis. His opponent down here in the right will be Dignitas' SeleCT as our red Terran player. Now, I don't know if you guys look at the scores or stats or whatever I post at the end of the game, but if you looked at the last one, SeleCT had 187 APM. Now, that's post like APM nerf, and if you don't know about this, Blizzard kind of nerfed the way they calculated APM, so it's substantially lower than what it used to be. So 187 is very high, and I went back and I looked at all my notes. Let me give you a background on this. To do the stats and stuff I do at the end of each game, I figured all the stats, check them out and everything, write them down in my little notebook so that way I can make a picture of them or whatever. So I went back and looked because I thought 187, that's very high. I went back and looked in every commentary I've done between now and the previous patch. That's the highest APM I've seen, so he's got the record so far. Post APM patch of the highest APM, 187, that's pretty crazy. So, let's see what he's going to go with here. He's using that APM, putting it to use, throwing down a refinery up here at the top. HayprO, probably going to go for a hatch first. Seems to be the possibility he's going out with here. I got to say, last game, HayprO had some serious connections with Banelings to Marines. Like, there were so many times HayprO just came in with, like, Banelings just wiped SeleCT's floor with his Marines, and it didn't matter. SeleCT was, like, always had more Marines. It was crazy. I can't believe how many times, I mean, you can go watch the highlights of that one. I think it was like 3 times he just came with Banelings and just completely wiped the floor with all the Marines he had. And sometimes, like, SeleCT even misclicked once, ran his Marines up to the top, like to the natural. It was in the picture-in-picture, and those Banelings came down and just wiped them all out. It was ridiculous. So, I mean, even though SeleCT has an insanely high APM, he's still making a couple mistakes there, losing a lot of Marines to Banelings. But, I mean, it evidently didn't matter. He was just kicking so much ass. And look at this drone, this forever drone, trying to get in there and attack, trying to attack that SCV. This is one of the most annoying places to build a bunkers because there's only like one little area here and one little area here where the SCV can be attacked. And oh no, another SCV coming in trying to finish the repair off. SeleCT is going to want to get an SCV, or sorry, a Marine in here. Marine showing up, SCV going to run back to base. And this looks like, yes, it's going to get done. The Marine, oh yes, Marine's going to get in there. And this is extremely annoying for HayprO. Oh man, and even an SCV getting in there too. Now, oh, and this is the, look at that. This is what you do right here. They cannot attack this SCV unless they have a range. They're going to need a queen. That is just, that's on purpose, people. He put this bunker here on purpose so he could do that. And look at this, another Marine coming in. This base is dead. HayprO, I don't know what really he can do here. I think he's just going to have to sacrifice his hatchery or maybe do a run by back to the main. Personally, I would sacrifice the hatchery and just try and all in his main. But we'll see. Maybe he'll come out pretty cost effective here against this bunker. 2 Marines in there, SCV repairing it. He's going to need a lot of Zerglings, but the problem is he can't actually get that great of a surface area with the Zerglings until this hatchery dies. 2 Queens can probably come up and down and tank it for a little bit. And here we go, the Zergling's going to go for it. He's going to try to take out this bunker. SCV quickly trying to repair as fast as he can. But oh, nice focus firing there with the Queens, taking it out, selling it. Oh, and he gets the salvage SeleCT. Oh my god. Oh my god, he gets the salvage on the bunker, no less. That hurts. That hurts for HayprO. Didn't go too bad there. He actually kept his hatch alive. Played it pretty safe. That's probably the way I would recommend dealing with that. Just wait for the second queen to come out and deal with it. He made a lot of Zerglings, overmaking the Zerglings for sure. And now, I mean, SeleCT's going to have Hellions out, and those Hellions are just going to toast up those Zerglings. These guys are going to be pretty useful. Or, sorry, pretty useless. The Zerglings, that is. And at this point, SeleCT is in just a great position. Banelings, sorry, he's going to need to get some Banelings. SeleCT seems like he's going to go with the exact same build he went with last game. Open up Hellions, get the expansion out, go for Bio, Medevac, Siege Tank. Already have 3 barracks on the way. Tech Lab out, and probably going to restart searching Stim. There it is. Stim is out. First Queen is coming out here pushing out, and that's his 3rd Queen, actually. Starting to spread the creep rumors. That's nice. Spine curl up front. There's a lot of room to get around here, even more than the last game. So he's got to keep an eye on this top area up here. You can just walk in here with some Hellions and start roasting some drones. Last game we saw him do some serious damage, but no, I thought he was going to try and run up the ramp there. Oh, almost gets up in there. A little bit of hesitation. I think he could have made it if he just went 4 straight up the first time. Might wait for some more Hellions to come to the mix. There's 2 more on the way. I think he's going to wait for 6th, then go in there. Maybe not. Just do a little bit of poking. Maybe work on that queen. Just going there doing a little bit of poking. Now he's going to run in. He's got some guts. And there he goes, taking 2 drones out. 2 down so far. Pretty successful with the Hellions this far. Hasn't lost a single one yet. 2 more on the way. And I mean, as long as oh no, Zergling run by into the main. Oh my God, not paying attention. And he had the supply depot down. Zergling's in the main. I don't know how much damage he's actually going to do here. He might be able to kill this reactor. That would be pretty decent. And now the SCVs are being pulled. These Zerglings are going to get cleaned up, but not after doing a little bit of damage there. Hellions in the main, and they're just getting taken out. HayprO all over the place with these Zerglings. And that Hellion is in a great position. Look at that, using the spawning pool as kind of a wall on him there. So I like that HayprO not letting selectors control the game entirely, trying to redo some counter pressure there, use those Zerglings, and just saw a chance, ran up to the top of the ramp, and luckily Select had that supply depot down and ran there and just did some damage. Just kind of rallying some guys down here to the bottom just to do some counterattack. 3rd base going up for HayprO, throwing out a macro hatch. I love this. I love the macro hatchery from HayprO. Bunker down for Select. Put up some supply depots. Going to get that wall going there at the front of his base. Zergling's going to try and get in the back. And there is the bunker there, but he's going to try and maybe snipe some mules. Is he going to get anything? Doesn't get anything, unfortunately. And Hellions are going to look at these guys as a nice fresh lunch, and they like their lunch toasted. Taking him out. So that 3rd base over there. Another queen coming out. Spine crawler being repositioned to the right side here. Worried about drops. Layer hasn't been started yet. Has a really nice drone saturation, though. Both the bases, another gas going down, getting some +1 on the way. And nice creep tumor spread here from HayprO. He's got a lot of creep tumors heading out. Just kind of has been able to do those as well. But he's definitely getting out there. He's got a lot of creep tumors in a couple minutes. This map might be more than halfway covered. Scan, though, but he's going to get 2 for 1 here. Nice there with the creep tumors. He's lining up the creep tumors. Lining up the creep tumors and going to get another one here on accident. Nope. And these Zerglings are looking for some fresh meat. Oh, that Hellion gets trapped between the light post or a stoplight. It was red. It was his red stoplight. He had to obey the law. He didn't want a ticket. The other guys are like, screw it. We don't care. The other guy's like, no, I have to obey the law. There's a stoplight there. It's red. And we have a drop going into the main here. 3 Hellions and about, what is that, 16 Marines going to be dropped in the main. That Overlord is going to get taken out. He's got a lot of Zerglings here at the top, but he's got the Hellions down there at the bottom and reinforcements picking up, getting out of there. Doesn't want to deal with it. The Queen's now dropping here on the low ground. Queen's going to try and focus fire. Killed on the medevac. Yes, gets a medevac with a lot of Marines in there. And he's done a pretty good job of staying off this attack. Scan going to go down, going to kill some creep tumors. Push up here just a little bit, but he doesn't have much to go. All he can really do is jump up in that medevac. Doesn't lose too many units here. And has, ooh, 2 guys didn't make it, unfortunately. That medevac wasn't big enough for him. Some Zerglings down here at the 3rd. Then the 3rd for Select, keeping an eye on that, making sure he's not going to, take any sneaky 3rds. Medevac, I'm not sure where he's going. Let's see where he's going. Where is he going? Oh, looks like he's turning back around. Going to try and control that Zelnaga tower. And picking up the side. There's way too many Zerglings for him. He's going to fall back. And that's a nice position there. They got the Marines in the front. And look at this. He's just slaughtering these Zerglings up front. Oh, my God. Oh, I love that. I love when they pick up Hellions. And it looks like the medevac is shooting fire. We have a drop in the main. Up here, Marine's going to take out a... Yes, they're going to take out the Overlord. Maybe here go and kill some drones. That's probably the best thing they can target up here. Maybe target the spine pool, but just think drones would be a better target for now. Queen focusing down on that medevac. Zergling's going to come in just in the nick of time, clean up the rest of those Marines, but no, quickly Select picks him up. He's heading back, holding on to that Zelnaga tower, and just applying a lot of pressure with just 2 drops, but look at that Spire close to being finished. Some nice upgrades here for HayprO on the way. 2-2 for the Zerglings coming out. Centrifugal hooks also on the way. He's going to have some nice upgrades here, plus the mutants. Looking pretty good for HayprO at this point. Supply definitely favoring him. Let's check the drone count. He's making 6 right now, 69 versus 56. So drone lead, actually I should say worker lead for HayprO at this point. Big worker lead. So if he can keep this advantage, it's going to look pretty good for HayprO moving on into the late game. Some Marines over here on the right, attack over here on the left as Hellions are going to get in here, get a couple kills. They do have the medevac to fall back to, but nope, not paying attention. Those guys all going the wrong direction. 1 Bailing taken out here. Back in the main, we have some Zerglings trying to do some damage here against the Marines, but now the Zerglings come in. Here comes the rest of them, but quickly Select picks him up and falls back. He needs to get out of there. That Queen is utterly close to killing that medevac. Dropping back now. 8 Mulas coming out. It's going to allow him to control the skies, take out these medevacs, and start reapplying pressure back on SeleCT. SeleCT now moving his command center down there to third. Tanks are out. Combat shields +1. He's got stim finished. Marines looking pretty good. Armory on the way. Another engineering bay. Wants to get some upgrades going here. Medevac trying to sneak out on the left side here. There's not much in it. Actually, nothing in it. And did he see that base over there on the left? I got to check this. Oh, he did. He did see that. So he's aware of the fourth base going down. And some Zerglings blocking this command center here. But no, SeleCT is going to deal with it. No, he's turning back. Now he's going to go back. Yep, now he's going to take out those Zerglings. He's going to be able to safely set down this third. May just leave these tanks and a couple Marines here. And just kind of reinforce up here to his natural. But now the Muta are going to move in, starting, going to take out probably some tech labs. I would probably go for the tech labs, go for the reactor. That's going to be good too. Focus fire, kill some Marines. Nope, going to back up too many Marines. Doesn't want to deal with it. Going to wait for some more Muta to come out. 5 more on the way, +1 on the way for the Muta. Another that hatch over there on the left is getting close to being completed. He's got some good creep team members. He's actually respreading some creep team members. I love that. HayprO now going to go in here, trying to attack with the Muta, do some more pressure. He's got a big Zergling attack force down here at the bottom. 2-2 is close to being finished. He may wait for 2-2 to finish, then go in with all the Zerglings. But look at this planetary fortress is going to be done. It's going to be morphed in there. He's going to have that planetary fortress done by the time the Zerglings get in there. But there's so many Zerglings. Oh, we got the Banelings. He's going to have a lot of Banelings. Those Banelings are going to be doing some serious damage with the +2 attack upgrades. Let's check it out. How much is it? I can't remember offhand. It's 24. He's going to be able to do 24 damage versus that command center. He's got 1 tank up here. It's not going to be enough to deal with all those Banelings, especially if it splits them up. Bunker going to go down to the front. That's going to be nice. Another hatch over here on HayprO on the left side of the map, continuing to expand. Muta going to come in, try and pick off a couple more Zerglings, or sorry, a couple more Marines. Maybe trying to wake up the supply depots here. Due for a bust in the main and just kind of bypass his army. No, SeleCT pushing out, feeling danger incoming, and now he's going to go for it. He needs a micro back there. He's going to pull those Marines back and going straight into the main here. If he wants to go for that bunker, he's trying to get the Banelings in there. But, oh no, it just went so badly, unfortunately, for HayprO. You really need to get those Banelings front. But serious attack there to take out all those mules. And then there's just so much havoc going on here. It's hard to see what's going on. Marines backing up and tanks. Whoa, wow, baiting all those Zerglings straight into the tanks. And is there enough Muta to take out all the Marines? Yes, there is Muta. They're going to clean up the rest of this army. Tanks falling left and right here. 3 tanks are all going to go. But we have Marine reinforcements on the way. They have 1-1 upgrades, but we have got the Muta with +1 also. And now looks like HayprO has figured out, you know what, I don't want to lose any more Muta. I want to keep these guys alive, wait for some reinforcements, but probably a smart call there. He had the medevacs healing and whatnot. He's got missile turrets down here, so he didn't really have a possibility to go harass down there with the Mutalisks. A base over here on the left. He's going to set up some gas. Geysers going to need to get that gas going. More gas over here. He hasn't set the rally point yet. There he goes. Now he set it for the Muta. They can come out in a big pack. And look at this pack of Zerglings. Oh my god, that's so many Zerglings. +1 armor on the way. Making some Banelings. Some more Zerglings coming out. And he's got a really nice army composition here for HayprO. If he can apply some pressure and take out that third. Look at the supply. 200 versus 145. SeleCT might be in trouble here. He's got some nice upgrades on the way. But that last attack didn't go as well as it could have for HayprO, but this attack is going to do some serious damage. He's heading out across the map. He's going straight into the army. Here we go. And that one's finally sieging up in time. Magic boxing the Thor, taking it out. But look at the Zerglings up there in the front. Banelings really need to connect in the back. Oh my god, did they connect? Taking them out. And that other Baneling's trying to get back in there. Medevacs dealing so much damage. And the Zergling's going to want to kill all these SCVs. FCVs trying to get out of there, but unfortunately they're just attacking instead of mineral walking through there. And this base is going to fall. Taking out the base. Thor is here. I don't know. He's going to need to get some more Thors. He's going to have a couple Thors show up. But if he keeps them grouped up like that, oh my god, dealing some serious AoE damage there. He needs to watch out. He needs to keep these Muta alive. Now he's going to fall back. But at the same time, we have a drop over here on the left side. Marine's going to come up. HayprO trying to quickly build 4 spine crawlers. So he's going to finish in time. Yes, 3 of them are going to get done. Baneling busting there on one of those guys. We have a Zergling counterattack here trying to get into the main. And there's a couple of Marines over there. Yes, they're going to be able to take that out. Back here, this drop still going on. Backed up a little bit. Going to get over here to the side. Muta are on the way. Taking out both the gas. He knows that's critical. Focus fire down. Killed the the Muta. And he's got 4 free Overlord kills here. If he focuses him down, yeah, he's going to get him +2 Marines, dealing so much damage right now that Overlord is going to fall. And now with the Muta showing up, this army is doomed to die. But look at that. Focus firing down on the Muta. Gets the Muta kill there before losing the rest of his army. SeleCT trying to reapply some pressure after taking a pretty serious beating at his natural expansion, losing that base. So SeleCT 1 attack upgrade there on his mech. He's up to 2-2 on his Marines, and we have another big force here from HayprO pushing out across the map. He's got 1 Infestor with fungal growth upgrade. Pathogen glands. I'm pretty sure he's got that. A lot of Banelings heading out across the map, And this is another big attack here. If he could kind of break SeleCT one more time, that may be enough just to seal the deal here. He's got a greater spire on the way. 7 more drones. How many drones has he got? Wow, he's getting up there in the drone count. That'll put him up to 87. So many muta head straight into the main here. And just going to focus. He can pretty much kill anything he wants with that many muta. Just taking out the reactor. Yep, it's gone. Going to take out the tech lab. Take out the other reactor. Thor trying to quickly reposition, but he's going the wrong direction. Marines now just being sent up into the main. Deal with this, but there's just so many muta. They're just going to turn around, get out of there while dealing a lot of serious production damage to SeleCT. SeleCT still has his base down here in the bottom of this third, is pretty much okay, but his just worker count is not as high, 48 versus 88. So I mean, HayprO is in such a good situation, and look at this. He's taking one of SeleCT's base. His base is that base. He's like, you know what? I'm running out of stuff on my side of the map. I'm gonna take yours. And Thor up there at the front, and muta trying to get a magic box on the Thor. Yes, they're gonna get it. And here we have just continuing the pressure. So many units. Bailing's getting in the back, connecting. There's a lot of reinforcements here from SeleCT at the top. And the muta are forced to fall back, and he lost a lot of muta in that attack. Look at all the holes here. Look at all those black holes. Those are spaces where there used to be muta. Those guys are all dead. Huh. I think HayprO thought I could win the game right there. I think that's what he thought, because the smarter attack would have been go down here, kill this expansion, because there's no army down here. There's 1 planetary fortress and 2 missile turrets. So I mean, with some banelings and zerglings, you probably could have just right-clicked on it, taken it out really quickly. I think that would have been the smarter decision. This base is close to being mined out anyway. There's really no reason to trade armies when you can take out his base. I mean, he's got an easily base lead, but I mean, why not go for the easy kill instead of the bad engagement? So I think that engagement could have went better if he just ignored it and went for the base, but he's still got the lead. He's got a pretty nice lead. SeleCT trying to push up here with the sensor tower, missile turret, and bunker up at the front. One try to gain control of this middle ground, but I don't know if HayprO is going to let him have it. Marines stemming up the front. Thor is pushing forward, and that is a lot of zerglings. A couple infestors, actually just 1 infestor sprinkled in there to get the big fungal. Marines pushing up here to the front. Are they going to get a nice kill on the infestor? No, they're not. And tank's in a pretty nice position here, spread out. Thor's in the mix. And this command center is going to get taken out. Yes, it is. There it goes. Crashing and burning. This is just HayprO's map. I need to change this from Metalopolis to HayprOpolis. I don't know. That's the best thing I could come up with. Oh, jeez. I need a rider. A lot of Broodlords coming out here for HayprO. Look at the supply. SeleCT in the red, literally. And he's trying to make a play for this gold base. He's really going to need that gold base to stay in this game. Look at the supply, the money built up for HayprO. He's got such a bank. Anybody need a loan, go to HayprO. He'll hook you up. And both of those missile turrets are going to go down. And this base is going to be pretty much broke here in a second. If he just takes out all these SCVs, he can focus start killing the planetary fortress if he wants to. Scan gonna go down. Gonna take out some more Marines over here, picking out on the left. 1 tank still in position, trying to take that gold and backing up, letting the Marines get in here. SeleCT gonna hold this position, but not before. Now he's gonna go for the big attack. Gonna try and focus it down with the pull. The Zerglings, nope, just gonna back up. 1 Viking out. And he has he's rebuilding those missile turrets. He's trying to get a nice fungal there with those infestors, and he could get a nice fungal there. Whoa, that's a money fungal if I've ever seen one. Whoa, so much damage being done there, and Baneling's trying to get in there to get the last couple hits in. Managed to kill most of those Marines. Oh no, misclick. He's gonna lose so many Marines. Oh wow, I'm in muta there, but no, he paid attention there. Nice fungal. This infestor with 20 kills. This dude is a metamorph. That is such a sweet infestor there. Just 1 infestor. He's like, most people use like 10 infestors. I only need 1. I just make him count. And he needs to burrow. He's not going to be counting that infestor anymore. Nope. That infestor exploded. His head exploded. He just went insane based on how many kills he had. I was like, what? I've got how many kills? 20 kills? That's insane. HayprO creeping up the side of the map. Still doing pretty good with that. And Muta's still harassing here. Taking out a mule. And SeleCT will just not die. Look at this. +3 attack up. Or sorry, +3 armor upgrade for his air. And he's got spine crawlers up here at the front. He just got money all over the place. HayprO is just looking for places to spend money. A lot of Banelings pushing out, and this is going to be a pretty sick army. I don't know how HayprO is going to be able to defend this. HayprO just has so much stuff. 22 Banelings on the way, but SeleCT is going to make a play for it. Look at all these creep tumors. Oh my god, there's so many creep tumors. GG, SeleCT not even want to give the last fight. Unfortunately, I really wanted to see SeleCT just get steamrolled. I wanted to see SeleCT get steamrolled by this last fight. So that is the end of game number 2. That's going to put HayprO at a tie, 1-1 with SeleCT. I got to say, It was looking kind of rough for HayPro at the beginning, but he dealt with it really well. That Zergling run by was nice. And just with the Muta harass, the Zerglings just had nice control. Worked out pretty well for him. And SeleCT really couldn't get that mojo going that he had in the first game on dual site. But overall, pretty cool game and pretty cool series. And I'm thinking, I know there's a third game, but I don't think there's a game 3 in this replay pack. Yeah, ooh, this just sucks. Huh. So, yeah, I'm looking at the replay pack here. MLG posted, and there's only 2 games, so shit. I'll try and track down this game 3 and commentate it, or if anybody has it, just email it to me at eoncasting@gmail.com. So I'm going to try and track down this third game, so I need the replay before I can cast it. Okay, well, anyways, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube page. You can follow me on Twitter at EonShiKeno, and that's pretty much it. Have a happy new year. See you guys later.